Port Jefferson playing it on.
The sky pane caught fire over Lost Brothers Canyon. Fireball of lightning and shook all our hills.
Yeah, that's what it was. They hit a major.
All these friends all scattered like tribes. Radio says they were just deportees. So goodbye to my one, goodbye Rosalita. Adios mis amigos, Jesus and Maria. Won't have your names when you ride through big airplanes. All they will call you will be deportees. Well, first they despised you, and then demonized you, and then terrorized you like never before. They ate from your labor, and took your tax dollars, and sent you to prison in El Salvador. So goodbye to my one, goodbye Rosalita. Adios mis amigos, Jesus and Maria. You won't have a name when you ride the big airplane. All they will call you will be deportees. So goodbye to my one, goodbye Rosalita. Adios mis amigos, Jesus and Maria. You won't have your name when you ride the big airplane. All they will call you will be deportees. Songs of hope and freedom are heard in every land. Sing that with me. The songs of hope and freedom are heard in every land. It's songs that go down Moses and light one candle too. Amazing grace and jubilee and glory, hallelujah. This land is your land, a land of liberty. The people suffer anywhere, no one is truly free. Music may sound foreign, you may not know the tongue, but still you know the meanings from the way that they are sung. In quiet halls and churches, or confronting a regime, it's what some take for granted, to some is still a dream. In rituals and rallies, in hard hall and hill, songs of hope and freedom are never to be still. The songs of hope and freedom are never to be still. Yeah, he based it on a spiritual and initially didn't want to copyright it, but they encouraged him to, and it was a good thing he did because Peter, Paul and Mary's version was such a big hit that the royalties he earned allowed him to buy a house for the first time in his life. And he was in his 60s at that point. And Reverend Gary Davis was living proof of the fact that fame and fortune did not necessarily go together. And I often thought about this song. It has a refrain that goes, if I had my way, I would tear this building down. And I kind of wondered what he meant by it, until I thought about it as being sung from the perspective of a black man growing up in the South in the 1920s and 30s and 40s and 50s. And then it became obvious it refers to the halls of justice where the scales are weighted, and the halls of government where some people are served a whole lot better than others. So metaphorically speaking, I hope you'll sing along with me. You read about Samson, read about his birth, He was the strongest man who ever lived on earth. One day old Samson was walking alone, looked down at his feet and saw old jawbone, and he picked up that jawbone and swung it over his head. When he was finished, 10,000 was dead. If I had my way, if I had my way in this wicked world, if I had my way, I would tear this building down. Samson and Delilah got in attack. Samson climbed up on the lion's back. You read about this lion who killed a man with his paw. Samson grabbed hold of the lion's jaw, and he ripped that beast till it was dead. And the beast made honey in the lion's head. If I had my way, if I had my way in this wicked world, if I had my way, I would tear this building down. All right. Delilah was a woman, she was fine and fair. She had lovely looks, got nose and cold black hair. Delilah crawled up on old Samson's knee, said, tell me where your strength lies, if you please. She talked so fine, she talked so fair. Samson said, Delilah, cut off my hair, shave my head just as smooth as your hand, and my strength will be like a natural man. If I had my way, if I had my way in this wicked world, if I had my way, I would tear this building down. If I had my way, if I had my way in this wicked world, if I had my way, I would tear this building down. Thank you. I'm gonna do one more original. I wrote this one after the Charlottesville riots, when a whole large pack of neo-Nazis felt empowered to come out from under their rocks and march through the college campus, chanting, "The Jews will not replace us." Being Jewish, I had no idea that this plot was even underway. I never got that memo. But I sat down and thought, oh my God, let us not go back to this again. And I thought of all the times that America has stood on the side of righteousness, and the blood and treasure we've shed to end slavery on our shores, to put an end to fascism, and to promote equality in the American dream, to promote the idea of it applying to everyone in America. And I wrote this song called Too Far to Turn Back Now, and I hope you'll sing along with me. Whenever I sing Won't Turn Back Now, just echo that back to me. Won't turn back now. Won't turn back now. We've come too far to turn back now. Got that? At the Wilderness, General Grant, he cried at all the gallant men who died, and he cast his eyes at 1,000 graves in the great war to free the slaves. But he rose and made a vow, we've come too far to turn back now. Ready? We've come too far to turn back now. After the Ardennes, Eisenhower paused, with all the sacrifice it caused. 500,000 men, 500,000 more, to end a genocidal war. But his task was planning how we'd come too far to turn back now. Won't turn back now, won't turn back now. We've come too far to turn back now. In every age there's a fight for freedom and for right. As people rise to say, we can't take these away. Down in Birmingham and in Washington, places rights were slowly won. Martin Luther King, so many others killed, to see the dream of America fulfilled. And songs of hope they did end out. We've come too far to turn back now. Ready? Won't turn back now, won't turn back now. We've come too far to turn back now. Each time again we see that freedom isn't free and must defend zealously human rights and liberty. Now we watch with dread, for we thought it dead, as thoughtless hatred rears its head. As a good book warns, in words so sage, each generation, every age, we must renew our sacred vows. We've come too far to turn back now. Won't turn back now, won't turn back now. We've come too far to turn back now. Won't turn back now, won't turn back now. We've come too far to turn back now. Thank you. All right, got one by Crosby, Stills and Nash. I'm sorry? That's the one I was going to do. All right. I think probably most of you know this one. It's one of the most important things we can do is teach our children the value, the hard-won value of the things that so many people take for granted. You who are on the road must have a code that you can live by, and so become yourself, because the past is just a goodbye. Teach your children well, their father's help did slowly go by, and feed them on your dreams, the one they pick, the one you know by. Don't you ever ask them why, if they told you you. That song, now a little bit of history. In 1970, that song was working its way up the charts. It had become a hit. And then something happened at Kent State University, where a poorly trained, poorly disciplined militia who thought they had the monopoly on what it meant to be patriotic felt threatened by a bunch of protesting students in it and opened fire. And even though it meant shooting down their own single that was rising on the charts, Crosby, Stills and Nash got this song out because they felt it was so important. Let's hope we don't have any repeats of this incident. Tin soldiers and Nixon's coming, we're finally on our own. This summer I hear the drumming, we're dead in Ohio. How to get down to soldiers are running us down. Should have been done long ago. What if you knew I found her dead on the ground? How can you run when you know? Tin soldiers and Nixon's coming, we're finally on our own. This summer I hear the drumming, we're dead in Ohio. 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 Thank you.
It's really good.
I don't know the YMCA song yet. Now, if we could find out other things for it to stand for and turn it into... I saw Christina wearing a t-shirt that said "No Kings in America," and I thought about that song from the cartoon movie An American Tale, which went, "There are no cats in America." For the next one, I'll try to rewrite it as "No Kings in America." There are no kings in America, and the streets are paved with something. I'm gonna do a song about empathy, which is suddenly derided as a commie, woke, overly liberal concept. And the funny thing is, I remember when it was taught in Sunday schools all over America. This is by the great songwriter Phil Oakes, who had his heyday in the 60s and early 70s. Some of you remember him. Show me a prison, show me a jail, show me a prisoner on the floor. Show me a drunkard as he stumbles out the door, and I'll show you a young man with so many reasons why. Fair but for fortune, go you or I, you or I. So many reasons why. There but for fortune, go you or I, you or I. Thank you. Got one more to do, and then I gotta. Hi. I could do that one. Why not? You know what? I'll do two more. No, that one I know the words to. All right. Give me just a second here. This is one that also has some spiritual implications to it, and we'll end up with Woody Guthrie's best known song.
Thank you.
This reminds me of the 60s.
Yeah, that's what I was telling the parents.
Just like
brother, when you need a hand, we all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you'll understand. We all need somebody to lean on. Lean on me when you're not strong. I'll be your friend. I'll be there. Thank you. Exactly, exactly. There's strength in numbers because we all give each other strength. Every great leader and every great movement was based on all the people around them. I'm going to do one more and then we'll have some speakers coming on. This is one that I'm sure everybody knows, at least some of the verses and the chorus. It was, what's that? The real anthem certainly works. It certainly spells out what the spirit of America is supposed to be about. This is another one that Woody Guthrie wrote. Now, there's 3 verses that everybody learns in school. Woody wrote 3 additional ones that not everybody knows. Maybe they were judged to be a little bit too subversive to teach to school children. I'm going to do at least one of them. This land is your land, this land is my land, from California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream water. This land was made for you and me. As I went walking that ribbon of highway, I saw above me I saw below me that golden valley. This land was made for you and me. This land is your land, this land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream water. This land was made for you and me. I roamed and I rambled, and I followed my footsteps to the sparkling sands of her diamond desert, while all around me a voice was sounding. This land was made for you and me. This land is your land, this land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream water. I think Christina is around here again. We'll have some speakers coming up in just a couple of minutes. Everyone, thank you all for coming out. This is important. This is important. No dictatorship can stand if too much of the country turns against him. And we're working on it, and we're halfway there at least. Thank you.
Saying that they're the loud majority. This is not true. It turns out that they lie. We are not a quiet minority here. We're probably close to 4,000 people today. We're double what we had in June. No Kings across the country right now has, I think we're at 2,800 events in the United States. Millions and millions of Americans are standing just like we are right now across the country. So thank you for being a part of that. We are the largest today, probably the largest mass mobilization in United States history. And we're not even a year in, guys. This is a long fight. So thank you all for showing up. Let's try and double the number next time. We have to fight on all fronts. Okay, so at this point, I personally, I don't want to tell other people what to do. I am boycotting things. I am emailing and calling legislators. I am showing up at protests. I am talking to people that I know. Talking about politics is something I was taught we don't do. I do it now. Because people need to know that fascism is not okay. Disappearing people off of the streets and ripping them from their families is not okay. Our tax dollars going to give billionaires tax cuts while mothers in need lose food, nutrition assistance for their children is not okay. We are not okay with it. And as they line their pockets, all of the oligarchs, with all of our money and all of their secret deals, we will not be silent. We will keep showing up. That being said, we do have porta potties back there, and I got Trump toilet paper so you can wipe your ass with him. Okay, I also want to thank the protest dogs and the protest kids because, they're adorable. And we do have a face painter down there. We also have, if you have your Halloween costumes, the Assemble Long Island table is down there to drop those off. Let's see, did I get everything? Yeah, basically this is a long-term movement. So I want to thank everybody for coming here. I want to encourage you to show up at the next one and to bring people. Because we're in it together. We don't get to kind of just put our heads in the sand anymore. It's a lot more comfortable to sit on, the couch and binge watch shows with my cat who hates Trump more than me. Okay, if you signed up, you know my email, because I've been emailing you. Oh, you did not sign up. Well, you should sign up and get in the head count. We're probably around 4,000 people right now. My email is Pixie, Pixie 303 at Yahoo. I can tell you afterwards to write it down. Okay, so we're fighting back on all fronts. I went to Middle Island Pizza because I live over there, a couple of weeks ago. And I walked in, I was very hungry, and I didn't want to go. I drove right past and I'm like, I'm so hungry, I have to eat right now. So I pull in, I get out, I order my vodka slice, it's my favorite. I'm waiting, the guy says, okay, you want anything else? He turns around and he's wearing, this t-shirt with Trump with middle fingers, one for Harris and one for Biden. So they're like, you want anything else? And I just turned to him and I said, you can cancel my order. Yeah. We are fighting back on all fronts, people. Yeah. And we are joyful, we are full of love for our neighbors, and we have empathy. We can care for other people. No one in my family has been ripped apart yet, but I can care for your family who was. We're bringing back love. All right, with that, I am so happy to announce that we have Nancy Goroff to speak.
Let's give it up for Christina. Christina is somebody who had never done this before the last No Kings rally. She had come to lots of rallies, but she had not organized one before. And this is one professional lady who has put together one hell of a rally here. Give it up for Christina Henderson, please. That's the kind of action we all need to be taking. We don't all need to be organizing a No Kings rally, although 2,800, that's a hell of a lot of rallies and protests going on right now across the country. And if your social media feed and your WhatsApp feeds look anything like mine, they are filled with photos of people from all over the country doing exactly what we're doing here. Because we know how important it is, and we know how valuable it is to be in community. We are here together to say together, enough is enough. And we are not going to let this just go by. So thank you all for being here in community. And thank you for doing the next step, whether that's organizing another rally, whether that's having a conversation with your neighbor who might not have thought about all of these things quite the way you have, whether that's making sure you vote in November. This November, we have elections locally this November, and they matter, and we have great people running for office, and we have propositions on the ballot that are really important to vote for or against. Against, by the way. Make sure you vote, make sure your neighbors vote. These rallies are so important for visibility. They're one step. Think about what your next 2 steps are going to be. Are you going to call Nick LaLota or Andrew Garbarino and ask them what the hell are they doing for Long Island? What the hell are they doing to stand up to fascism? We know they're not doing much, like zero. They're enablers. So are you going to call them up? Are you going to write a letter to the editor of your local paper? Are you going to bring 5 people to the polls to get our Democrats out to vote? Think about make your plans now. What are you doing this week? What are you doing next week? What are you doing on November 3rd?
Voting.
Make sure you vote. And thank you all for being here, and be loud. Let's hear it. How loud can you be? Louder! Louder! All right. Do you want me, Christina, you coming back up? It's now my great pleasure to introduce the one, the only, Shoshana Hershkowitz.
Are you ready to win the country we deserve?
Yeah!
Are you ready to win health care?
Yeah!
Are you ready to win child care for every family?
Yeah!
Are you ready to make sure that no one ever rips our immigrant families apart ever again? All right, so here are our next steps. Nancy talked to you about what comes next. I'm going to tell you what we do. Our job is to MAGA-proof New York. I can't tell you about Washington because that place is fucked. It is so fucked. But New York, we've got a Democratic majority. We've got a Democratic governor. We need them to do their jobs. And that's what the next fight is about. So let me tell you, if you care about things like healthcare, we've got the New York Health Act, which would totally get rid of those Medicaid cuts and guarantee health care for all. Do you want health care for everybody? Yeah. All right, well then we need you to support the New York Health Act. Do you want to make sure that your kids don't have to pay for child care that costs as much as rent or a mortgage?
Yes.
We need you to support the Universal Child Care Act. All of this is on the books. We just need them to pass it. And do you want to make sure that ICE never, ever, ever disappears another immigrant in Suffolk County again? Well, then we need to pass New York for All, which would say that local municipalities cannot cooperate with ICE. This is what we need from our state government. This is how we MAGA-proof New York and make it the best state in the country. So I want you to go home and I want you to look these things up and I want you to figure out where are you going to throw down. Are you going to throw down for healthcare, for childcare, for housing, whatever it is? I need you to look it up, and if you want to know, come talk to me after. I'll tell you all the things. But you have got to fight at the state level. We are going to MAGA-proof New York, and we are going to make sure that Donald Trump will disappear from Washington, but he cannot come. Our border is closed to fascists. Now, before all that happens, because the legislative session starts in January, let me tell you what you do right now to MAGA-proof your community. I need you to see who's running for your school board. We don't want any Moms for Liberty on our school boards. I need you to see who's on your library board, because we don't want them taking books off the shelves. We want more books on the shelves.
Right. Yes.
I need you to unionize your workplace. Okay? These are things you can do right now, and if they're not happening, if there's a Moms for Liberty on your school board, I need you to run against that mom and win. We can do this at home, and there's one more thing you can do on November 4th. There are these ballot initiatives that you have to flip over your ballot. Proposition 2, that's the Republicans in this county, all the little baby MAGAs, all the low-rent Donald Trumps of Suffolk County are trying to get you to give them 4-year terms. Is that right? Yeah, no, it's not right. They're supposed to be on the ballot every 2 years, and I love that because every time I get to vote them out, it gives me joy. Today's about joy. Me voting against those jerks is joy. So I need you on November 4th to flip your ballot over, and when you see Prop 2, you're going to vote no. When you see Prop 2, what are you going to vote? No! You're going to vote? No! What are you going to vote? No! And you're going to tell all your friends to vote? No! That's right, because those people don't even deserve to be in office 1 minute longer. We're certainly not going to give them 4 years.
That's right. Right on!
And finally, it doesn't work unless we all get loud together. So we're going to do something right now. We're going to do a little singing, and it doesn't matter when you tell me, oh, I can't sing. Bullshit, you can sing. Okay, there's enough of you. There's a lot of us here. So we're going to do a call and response. I call, and you just echo me. And there's enough of you that we can make this work, and it doesn't even matter if your voice is pretty or not, but everyone's got something to say. So echo me. We're going to do power to the people.
Power to the people.
The people got the power.
The people got the power.
Tell me, can you feel it?
Tell me, can you feel it?
Rising by the hour.
Rising by the hour.
Power.
Power.
People.
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 Power.
Power.
Power to the people.
Power to the people.
The people got the power.
The people got the power.
Tell me, can you feel it?
Tell me, can you feel it?
Rising by the hour.
Rising by the hour.
Power.
Power.
People.
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 Power. Last time, get loud. Power to the people.
Power to the people.
The people got the power.
The people got the power.
Tell me, can you feel it?
Tell me, can you feel it?
Rising by the hour.
Rising by the hour.
Power.
Power.
People.
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 Power.
Nationalism's coming to the fore again. He knew it was in store. So he wrote this song. It was a huge hit, but by the late 1930s it had been co-opted by the conservative wing of American politics, and became associated with them and became a way of shutting up anyone that protested. But it's not. It's a song about how much America means to somebody. Now, it does contain the word God. I know some people here don't believe in God, and there's probably some people here that believe in multiple gods. That's okay. If you think there's any kind of intelligence to the universe, and if you believe that intelligence wants us to get along with each other, to be sympathetic to each other, to support each other, just think about that. We're going to take this song back from the right wing. make it our own again, so please sing with me. God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above. From the mountains to the prairies to the oceans wide with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet home. From the mountains to the prairies to the oceans wide with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet home. Thank you very much. Take care, everyone.